Everyone. Hi everyone, it's me, Julie O'Connell. I just want to come on here and talk to you about scams because I just heard of one that is really realistic. The people use your contact information in your phone to use AI to sound like a family member or a friend. And they do this in order to win your trust, in order to give over money. This happened to a family in the middle of the night at 3:30 a.m. They got a phone call, and it was their mother's phone number that popped up on screen. They could hear a lady screaming and crying. So the young man, the brother of the sister, had locationals on all the family members' phones. They could see that their mother and father were at home. This is how the scammer tries to get you, is they try to make you think that they are holding your family member hostage in order to give them money. In this case, they tried to use Zelle. In my case, where I was pretty much scammed by somebody posing as a Delaware Electric cooperative associate, stated I had to pay a certain amount of money because they were going to come within the hour to shut my power off, when I know that fully wasn't the case because I had paid all my bills. Just be careful of who you give your information to, because there are scammers out there that are targeting the elderly. They're targeting the vulnerable. This one is very scary because they can use AI to get your voice, and they can activate something. It's happened to a family member of ours. My fiance's stepdad, when we were visiting him one night, he got a phone call from somebody using a New York Police Department's phone number, acting as if she was his grandchild and that they needed money to get bailed out of jail. It was an absolute scam. So just be careful of who you're giving your information to. Never give passwords out to any of your accounts. I have virus protection on my phone for a reason, but I still get scam calls or scam texts stating I've gone through tolls. This is what you need to do to pay. I don't even answer them. I don't even click on them. I delete them immediately because that is an absolute scam. But the scam that is scary is the one that's now going viral, and it's going viral on TikTok. People are talking about it, is where they use your contact information to try to get money. With this family's case, they wanted $2,500. A friend of mine actually got scammed on Facebook and WhatsApp app by a fake Joey Tempest. They stole $1,500 from her. It's the absolute truth, and it's absolutely horrific. Her computer actually was sent to the police department. They had it for over 3 days, trying to figure out where this guy came from, his IP address. Just be careful who you give your information out, because scams are on the rise right now, and you hear about new ones every single day. The Delaware Electric Cooperative one is a very well-known scam. I even called the police. I made a report of it. Just be careful who you give your information to, and don't open any apps that you don't trust. I do not trust Cash App. I do not trust PayPal. This is why I don't have them. Anyone who wants you to open an app that you don't feel comfortable with, it's most likely a scam. Or if you have somebody asking for gift cards instead of money, that's another red flag. That's a scammer. Just be careful of who you give your information out to, because there are a lot of scammers, and it's not just the elderly. It is many people who are trying to scam others out of money. And it's very scary. I'm very appreciative of the bank that I work with. They red flagged that transaction through this Delaware Electric Cooperative, and the guy that was trying to scam me, his name was Peter Burnett. So I'm just putting that out there, that be careful. Be careful who you follow on Facebook. Be careful who you follow on Instagram. Be careful of who you follow, because there are a lot of fake accounts and there are a lot of people trying to scam for money. And I want to protect the elderly with this, because there is a lot of scammers out there that are targeting the elderly. You also have people that are using skim devices to steal your information. I think this is how they got my fiance's information, because thank God he was active in his online account, and he saw that there was transactions being made in Orlando, Florida, when we were not in Orlando, Florida. They were going out to dinner. They were buying movie tickets. They were doing this and that. And it all started with one pack of gum. So just be careful. If you see something, say something. If there's something suspicious in your account, report it immediately. That's the best advice I can give you. I just don't want these types of things to happen to anyone else, because it's been happening too often. And you also hear it on TikTok. Please go follow people on TikTok, because they are talking about this new viral trend, that these people are getting AI accounts and replicating your contact information. So just be careful and guard your privacy. If you don't want people to know your information, don't give out your phone number. Thank you and have a great day. Enjoy your family and friends. Try to be safe out there, because there are things that are harming people out there right now. Thank you and have a great day.